For the next 100 days, I'll be surviving in Dandy's world as Astro. Reaching new and unique floors, I'll fight against corrupted Twisteds, face extremely deadly obstacles, and grow into bigger and stronger forms. Will I be able to reach floor 100 and save the tunes? Or will Twisted Dandy find me first? It was time to find out as I spawned into the first floor of Dandy's world as Astro. I was with my best friend Dandy, standing in front of an elevator. This place gives me the creeps.
That's no way to talk about our home. Don't worry, Astro. As long as we're together, we'll be fine.
Suddenly, the lights flickered around as black ichor goop poured in through the walls. Tentacles sprouted below Dandy and latched onto him.
What is this? Astro, help!
I watched in horror as my friend hopelessly transformed. His limbs elongated as he grew an evil, twisted smile, turning him into Twisted Dandy. Ah! He charged in, hitting me against the wall with his new brute strength. Ah! Dandy! Snap out of it! It's me, Astro! Dandy went for the attack once again, and I realized there was no reasoning with him. With only one way to escape, I ran away inside of the elevator. On day 2, I made it to the second floor and spotted another tune.
A survivor! Hurry, hide!
Why? What's going on?
Dandy's world has been taken over by a dark power, creating hordes of twisted monsters. If we have any hopes in fixing it, we have to reach floor 100.
Just then, nearby boxes fell, and Boxton began to hit me into cover. I hid where he wanted me to. However, he wasn't quick enough himself and was killed by a large, twisted dog. No! I kept quiet until he quickly dashed away out of the room. As I walked out, I noticed the poor tune dropped a tape. I picked it up and spotted another elevator that could take me to the 3rd floor. This place is a death trap. I'll have to do whatever I can to reach floor 100 so I can stop this and save Dandy. On day 3, I reached the 3rd floor and entered in an isolate diner. However, as I entered, the lights shifted to green and I became extremely nauseous. Must be another Twisted. Disoriented, I tried to find somewhere safe to hide. However, because of my vision, I accidentally bumped into something. My vision returned as I saw a tall Twisted rising above me.
You've fallen in my trap!
I ran from Twisted Shelly as she blasted green beams right behind me. It wasn't long until I turned a corner into the kitchen, and on the counter was a strange trinket. Is that a megaphone? I picked it up, which caused my body to upgrade. The megaphone had attached to my body, adding more of them across my shoulders. I felt way stronger and now had new abilities. I used them to blast the kitchen wall, and there on the other side of it was the next elevator.
You can't escape me!
Oh yeah? I had an idea and sprinted towards my exit. Once I got there, I turned around and blasted the megaphones towards the floor, causing it to give out.
No!
Whoa, I wonder what other trinkets I'll find. It looks like they can help me survive this place. With that, I headed further into the building. I reached the next floor on day 4 and found a large gift shop in front of me. Hello? Anyone here? I looked around and found a switch, turning on the lights, revealing I was alone. Phew, looks like this place is safe. I walked up to the gift shop counter and saw I could purchase an abundance of items with the use of tapes. Well, it's a good thing I found one. I submitted the tape I found earlier, and in return, I was granted a special healing bandage. Whoa, looks like I'll have to find more tapes. As I did, I heard banging and screaming coming from the next floor ahead of me. That can't be good. With my updated inventory, I went to investigate the noise. On day 5, I reached the next room that was full of TV screens. There was a deadly obstacle course blocking my path, which led to the next elevator. Alright, is there really no other way around? However, black ichor began to pour in from behind me, giving me no other choice but to go forward. I did my best to complete the course, navigating through spinning platforms and avoiding any threats thrown my way. Whoa! I was about to make it until all of the TV screens in the room turned on, revealing Twisted V's horrifying face.
You're in my territory now.
I jumped to the next platform. However, she coded it away, making me fall. Wah!
See you soon.
I fell deep below. It landed on an old mattress, breaking my fall. Phew.
You're welcome.
Turning around, I found another Toon survivor with me, Sprout.
I haven't seen another Toon in forever.
Well, I'm glad you found me. It's good to meet a new friend, not twisted by black goop.
Yeah, now come with me. I think I know a way we can counter it.
Sprout opened a latch, showing stairs leading up to the next floor. All right, show me the way. Unfortunately, the wall behind us began glitching out as Twisted V themselves hacked inside.
You will never escape this floor.
Come on.
On day 6, I followed Sprout until making it to the next floor, which was a huge library. We kept running until arriving at the foot of a large machine.
These machines are the key to countering the Twisteds. We gotta turn it on.
I went to hit on the switch. However, Twisted V hacked in front of me. Oh yeah? Take this! I blasted out my megaphone at the towering monster. However, it didn't affect them at all. What? The two of us were knocked back.
You'll regret that.
V whistled, causing the twisted dog I saw before to enter inside.
Take care of them. I need to let Dandy know another Toon was found.
V left as the twisted dog came barreling towards us. Similar to before, he was the fastest monster I'd ever seen.
If we don't think of something quick, we're gonna be torn to shreds.
That's it. I have an idea. I blasted my megaphone at him, causing him to charge towards me. However, before he could catch up, I jumped up, landing on one of the bookshelves. Haha! Can't get me now, can you? However, the large dog became frustrated and broke through the bookshelf, causing it to collapse. I fell on the ground and saw there, amongst the piles of books, was another trinket. Whoa! With no other choice, I picked up the strange pair of shoes, causing my body to once again upgrade. The boots attached themselves to my feet as my legs grew longer in size. I felt way stronger and now had new abilities. Twisted Pebble then walked out from the rubble and charged in to take me down. However, with my new boots, I can now run extremely fast. I bolted across the room, way faster than the dog could, and was able to flip the lever on the machine. On days 7 to 8, the machine turned on. Sprout and I looked around as the once ichor-filled room began to purify. All of it was being removed and sucked right into the device. This caused the entire floor to return back to normal. And because of this, I felt myself grow stronger as I gained 10 hearts of HP.
Whoa, what a rush!
You're telling me. Huh? I heard a bark and turned to see the once twisted Pebble was also back to normal. Aw, you're kind of cute when you're not trying to kill me.
That's why it's important we reach floor 100. I've heard there's a machine so strong it could fix this entire place in one go.
Well, we should work together then. With that, Sprout and Pebble joined my team. However, I heard a loud roar sounding off behind us. With no time to react, Twisted Dandy charged through the wall. He looked even stronger than the last time I saw him, and it was obvious he was by far the strongest Twisted yet.
Someone's not happy, but look!
We turned and saw the next elevator we needed to head to. Dandy pushed forward. However, with my boots, all three of us were able to make it to the elevator and head to the next floor. On days 9 to 10, we barely made it as the elevator took us up to the next floor, which was the gift shop again? I looked around though and saw that the room had started to restore itself to its former glory.
Whoa, I guess dealing with the Ichor is saving this place too.
Sweet, then I guess we're on the right track. Everyone else took some time to rest, but I knew I had no time to waste. I headed up to the next floor and found the dark halls of the warehouse. Okay, here goes nothing. I began to search around until I stumbled across a strange capsule on the floor. What's that? Wait a minute. It's filled with ichor? However, before I could grab it, I was suddenly pulled away. Yeah! I turned around to see that I was grabbed by Twisted Goob.
Dandy's been looking for you.
Oh no! I shot him instinctively with my megaphone, which caused him to be pushed back.
You'll pay for that.
Twisted Goob chased after me as I ran for my life. On days 11 and 12, I was constantly having to dodge Goob's arms as I ran my way through the warehouse floors. Please, stop this!
Oh, are you scared? Sounds like you need a hug!
He flung out his arms again, but when I dodge out of the way this time, he hit some iron bars, forcing himself to fly forward and slam into them.
Ouchie!
With Goob dazed, I was able to sneak away. Phew, that was a close one. I was about to leave when I heard a voice nearby.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me!
Huh? I snuck my way towards it and saw my friend Shrimpo was angrily stomping around the room. Hey, Shrimpo, what's going on?
Shut it, Astro! I lost Bricky! I won't survive this place without him!
Without another word, Shrimpo ran off, leaving me behind. What do you mean he helps you survive? I followed after Shrimpo as we ran up to another floor of the warehouse. Here, there were a ton of crates and shelves, and at the very top was a single brick.
His name is Bricky! And if you want me to show you how to get to the next floor, you'll get him back for me!
All right. You don't have to be so aggressive about it. On days 13 to 14, I leapt into action, using my speedy shoes to jump up the shelves and boxes to reach the totally normal brick.
His name is Bricky!
Yeah, I got it. I was about to walk across the top when suddenly conveyors around the room started to activate. What's happening?
What you looking at me for? I didn't touch anything.
Boxes began to fall from the conveyor belts and slam into the old shelves, destroying them. Why would they make a storage room like this? I had to act quickly and leapt between the undestroyed shelves to reach the brick before it was too late. The falling crates almost knocked me off, but with my speed, I managed to grab Bricky and jump down to safety. All right, here you go.
Oh, thank goodness you're okay, Bricky.
Yeah, I'm all right too.
Oh yeah, our deal. Come on, this way.
Shrimpo led me to another room that was completely different. Where are we?
They call this place the lab, and it's got all kinds of trinkets locked up here. And the best ones are in there.
I looked up and saw that Shrimpo had pointed me to a secured room in the lab. Whoa, well, how do we get in?
Like this. See, I told you Bricky was the key to our survival.
Right. We should hurry though. Someone probably heard that. On days 15 to 16, Shrimpo and I headed into the secure lab where we saw a ton of important trinkets encased in test tubes. And in the center of the room was another ichor machine. Sweet! I ran up to shut it down when suddenly the lights around the room turned red. That's not good.
You idiot! You activated the defense system!
Me? I didn't! But before I could defend myself, I was shot by a laser. Shrimpo and I hid behind a desk for cover, and from there, I could see a button across the room. That must turn everything off.
Don't you dare!
However, I didn't listen and began to charge towards the button. With my speedy shoes, I was able to dash around, but the lasers only got deadlier the closer I got. Whoa! Thankfully, I was able to make it to the button, and once I clicked it, the defense mechanisms shut off. I did it.
Yes, you destroyed everything!
Wait, what? I looked around to see all of the cases but one were destroyed. Oh, well, hey, at least there's this. But as I said this, Shrimpo was suddenly pulled away from me. No! I looked over and saw that Twisted Goob had found us.
Oh, Shrimpo, you definitely need a hug.
On days 17 to 18, Goob was about to kill Shrimpo, so I quickly pushed him back with my megaphone.
Ah, I told you you'd pay for that!
He went to shoot his arms at me next. However, I put on the trinket in the case. As I did, I noticed it replaced my speedy shoes, but gave me much stronger defense. Whoa, it looks like I can only have 2 trinkets at a time. Good to know.
No! No! No!
Goob angrily rushed in to attack with his powerful arms. However, with my armor, I was now much stronger and could tank his hits.
Astro, use the machine!
What? Goob tried to attack me again, but I dodged to the side and used my megaphone to blast him back right into the Ichor machine. Because of this, it began to extract all of it right from his body, turning him back to a regular tune. Goob, are you okay?
Yeah, my arms are just sore. That's all. Thanks for saving me.
Don't mention it. With that, I noticed that Goob's Ichor was enough to fill the machine. And because of this, I gained 5 more hearts. Awesome. All right, we should get out of here before someone else finds us. On days 19 to 21, I was making my way to the next floor with Shrimpo and Goop when I heard a strange song playing up ahead. What is that? Everyone, stay close. We snuck up to the opening and saw that Dandy was there talking to Twisted V.
We need to cut the power out! If they can't see, then they will be easier to kill.
No, that's not good. We have to get somewhere safe. Come on. I quickly led all my friends to the nearest elevator, which brought us back up to the gift shop.
Well, golly, Astro! I can't believe you. Shut it, Strawberry. I can't deal with your optimism right now.
As everyone settled in, I told Sprout what happened. We need to find a way to fight the blackout.
We need to find a light to counter it. One of the next floors is bound to have something.
All right, here goes nothing. I headed to the next floor, which looked like a strange room themed in space. Whoa, why does this place feel so familiar? Just then, I saw a light coming from a nearby room. Huh? What's that? On days 22 to 26, as I entered the room, I saw there was a large nightlight at the top of an asteroid display. Sweet. I could definitely use that in a blackout. I rushed towards it when I was suddenly cut off by Brightney. What are you doing?
I'm about to get a new light. Those stupid Twisted broke mine. Now stay out of my way.
She hit me back and started to rush towards the nightlight. Wait! We both began to jump across the asteroid display as we raced for the light. However, she got a massive head start and was able to get there before me. You don't understand. I need that light. We can work together to fight off the Twisteds.
No, I need that light.
I knew I had to get it first, so I looked down and used my megaphone to propel myself upwards. This caused me to launch in the air and land right at it first. Brightney saw this and was furious as she came in to hit me before I could grab it. Whoa! I dodged just in time. However, this caused her to hit the light and shatter it.
Yeah!
Watch out! I barely managed to push her out of the way of the sharp glass.
Wait, you saved me?
Obviously. Look, us Toons have to work together to reach floor 100. It's the only way to stop all of this that's going on.
Okay, maybe you're right. Well, now that the light is broken, the only other option is my spare bulb. But there's a reason I didn't go there first.
On days 27 to 29, I went with Brightney as she led me all the way to an out-of-order elevator. Huh? Why are we? But as I said this, Brightney pushed me into cover as Twisted Flutter came patrolling through the room.
What was that? Who's there?
You see, they put Flutter here to guard that elevator because it holds my light bulb. To get in, we have to fill that machine.
I looked over and saw that connected to the elevator was another Ichor machine. Sweet! We just need to find a way to fill it up. We carefully started to search around the area until I came across another Ichor-filled capsule on the ground. With a few more of these, we can fill up the machine in no time.
Sounds like a plan.
We both continued to search around the floor as Brightney found another hidden one behind a desk. And as we were searching for the final one, I saw that it was wrapped in a cocoon of webs high up. I got it.
Wait!
I didn't hesitate though and shot out my megaphone, causing the capsule to fall to the ground. However, because of the noise, Flutter heard us.
There you are!
On days 30 to 32, the Twisted flew in with blinding speed, pushing Brightney back. Ah! Hey, get away from her! I began to fire back at Flutter, but with her crazy speed, she could easily dodge my attacks. Brightney, We gotta go! I did my best to hold back Flutter as Brightney ran around the room. And when Flutter tried to follow us, I blasted the ceiling, causing the doorway to cave in. Okay, that should buy us some time. Get to the machine now! We made our way to the machine, and Brightney instantly began to fill it up. Hurry! Hurry!
I'm going as fast as I can. I need more time.
We don't have time! Just then, the lights in the room flickered out. Oh no, the blackout! I looked over and saw that Twisted Flutter had tracked us down again. However, this time, she looked much stronger than before.
You have to distract her.
I'll try! Flutter began to fire out sticky webs, trying to hold me in place. However, thanks to my cardboard armor, I was completely resistant to her attacks. The Twisted was angered by this and began to fly in. I was ducking in and out of cover, using the surrounding hallways to my advantage to break line of sight. But Flutter was beginning to catch up.
I got it.
Looking over, I saw Brightney had completely filled the machine. And because of this, the elevator doors began to open. Yes, I began to feel stronger and gained 5 more hearts. Before I could celebrate though, Flutter caught up and hit me into the doorway. Yeah! Ah!
Astro, are you okay?
I'm all right. Where's the light bulb? We looked around and saw that we were now in a room full of stolen items. And on the far side was Brightney's spare light bulb. There! I rushed towards the light bulb. But as I did, a vent in the room burst open as Flutter caught up to us.
What are you doing? You can't be in here.
I made a dash for the trinket as Flutter flew in to attack. But then Brightney jumped in front of her, taking the hit for me.
Yeah, hurry.
I quickly grabbed the light bulb, causing it to replace my megaphone as I became much more powerful. Sweet! I spun around and held it out, causing a bright beam of light to blast out into the air. With that, I was able to put an end to the blackout.
Gah! My eyes!
The light scared Flutter, causing her to wildly fly back the way we came. Brightney, thank you.
Don't mention it, but I could really use some of those bandages in there.
Oh, right. Hold on. On days 36 to 39, after healing up, Brightney and I made our way to the next floor, which brought us to the gift shop. As we entered, I noticed the room had become even more renovated. Removing the ichor really is working. I then went around and made sure every one of my friends had some extra bandages that we got from the previous floor. Here you go. You're welcome, Pebble. But as I said this, someone came floating into the room. Through the wall? Ah! Connie, what are you doing? Before Connie could answer, she was chased away by Pebble as she phased through the ceiling to the next floor. Wait, I just want to talk. I rushed up to the next floor after them, where I saw I was now in a greenhouse. Whoa, it feels so peaceful here.
Yeah, isn't it?
Ah! Connie got spooked again, causing her to let out a wave of ghostly energy. Ah! Hey!
Sorry!
Suddenly, the display cases around the room burst open. Connie's attack caused all the nearby plants to animate.
I'm sorry!
Dude! On days 40 to 44, Connie fled as I began to fight against the animated plants. There were a lot of them, and each vine tried to slam down and crush me. Whoa! I fought back using the light from my new trinket, burning the plants with each hit. Because of this, I was able to defeat the plants before they could surround me. Phew. All right, Connie, you can come back out now. Connie? I began to search around the floor for her, but after some time, I came across another ichor machine. No way. I went up to it, but as I did, I heard a voice coming from inside. What the? Connie? Get out of there! But as I said this, I heard a familiar sound coming down the hallway. Oh no, it's Dandy! I quickly hid away nearby as Dandy and Twisted V came into the area.
Here it is. Take this machine somewhere safe.
Right away, Dandy.
In a flash, V walked up to the machine and teleported it away. No, Connie!
Good. Now go and guard it with your life. I've got more toons to hunt.
With that, Dandy and V went their separate ways. I have to follow V to know where she put the machine. On days 45 to 47, I quietly followed Twisted V as she went up to the next cave-like floor. What are we doing here? I watched as V entered another room, and there in the center was the teleported Icar machine.
Looks like we have a little stowaway.
V then shot out an electric blast, covering it in electricity. This caused something to fall out right to Twisted V's feet.
Nice trinkets, Connie. I'll be holding on to this.
V left the room, allowing me to run up. However, as I did, I was shocked by the electricity coming from it. Connie, hurry up and get out of there!
I can't! Without my trinkets, I can't phase out!
Okay, just hold on. I searched around the floor until finding Twisted V, who was placing Connie's trinket in a side room. I gotta distract her somehow. I looked over and saw one of her computers nearby. I think I have an idea. On days 48 to 52, I went over and started to slam onto the computer, hitting every button I could. This caused the system to freak out, and Twisted V took notice.
Huh? Who's there? I'll find you.
V then rushed over as I looped back where she was, over to Connie's trinket. Haha! You're always very picky about your machines, V. I turned to the trinket, only to see it was just a metal can? Huh? However, as I touched it, the can burst open as 3 ghost snakes shot out around the room. Wah! They came in to attack and bit into me with their chilling fangs. Yeah! I blasted one back with my light beam though, causing it to shrink back into the can. Yes! However, as I looked back, the other snakes tried to run away. Oh, no you don't! I was thankfully able to blast the second one. However, this allowed the third one to escape. Oh no! I ran after it as it brought me to another cave with large electrical crystals all around. I'm guessing you're not gonna make this easy, are you? On days 53 to 55, I rushed towards a snake, but it ducked behind a crystal, causing a bolt of lightning to shock me. Yeah! The snake wasn't listening and kept weaving around the crystals, avoiding me. I had an idea though, and shot out a beam of light at a crystal near the snake, causing it to send out a burst right at it. Haha! With the snake finally contained, I now gained Connie's snake can trinket, which caused me to upgrade. The can replaced my cardboard armor and gave me a new snake bite attack. Sweet. However, my celebration was cut short as Twisted V came running into the cave.
You! What are you doing to my battery crystals?
V summoned a computer in front of me, and as her face appeared on it, I started to get pulled in. Yeah! In an instant, I was thrown into the computer and landed in a digital room.
Welcome to V's world! If this place doesn't kill you, the Ichor will corrupt you soon enough.
As she said this, Ichor gas started to flood in behind me. Oh no! I began to leap between the moving platforms to avoid the gas. However, as I did, I would be shocked with electricity, which slowed me down. Yeah! I gotta get out of here! In a panic, I reached out with Connie's trinket, causing the snake head to shoot out, allowing me to grapple to the next platform.
Your stupid little tricks won't save you now!
Her attacks started to take their toll on me, as each shock held me in place. But I remembered all my friends and everything I was fighting for. I can't die here. I won't. I leapt to the final slide right in front of V's screen. But as I did, it teleported away back to the starting line.
No, you are not escaping!
The screen is the exit. I have to get there. I looked over and saw that the gas had covered all the spinning platforms between us. So I was left with one choice. Here goes nothing. I used the spectral snakes to grapple to the ceiling, pulling me up and over to the starting platform. As I landed, I quickly blasted V's screen with my light bulb to stop it from teleporting away. With this opportunity, I leapt into the screen, escaping back into the crystal room. I did it!
I'm not done with you yet!
V tried to hit me again, but I struck her with the snake bite, pushing her back. Gotta go! I quickly made my way back to the machine that was holding Connie, while Twisted V was hot on my tail. She shot out another blast, bringing me down to low hearts. Ah!
Astro, no!
On days 58 to 59, before Twisted V could blast me again, I reached out with my bite attack, which pulled Connie free from the machine.
Stay away from him!
She flew in and began to spin around V, grabbing her attention.
Yeah, you're so annoying!
I used the opportunity to blast V with my lightning bolt, completely turning her back into a regular toon. We did it!
What happened?
It's okay. You're safe now. Do you know a way we can fill up this machine?
Right, let me see.
With that, V went to a nearby computer and filled it up with all the ichor on the entire floor. Because of this, I was able to gain 5 more hearts. Awesome!
Don't celebrate yet. I can't shut it off.
What? The machine began to overflow. Stay back! Don't let it corrupt you! There was so much corruption that tendrils started to burst out of the ground around the room and near my friends. Connie flew up to dodge them as I pulled V to me with my spectral snakes. We need to get out of here, now!
Look, Astro, there!
I looked over and blasted the ground with my lightning bolt, clearing a path right to the elevator. This way! We all ran as fast as we could, escaping to the elevator just in time. On days 60 to 63, we safely made it to the next floor and were brought to the gift shop. I saw it was nearly back to its former glory. We're so close to getting rid of all the ichor and freeing Dandy. I went over to make sure V and Connie were settled in and had all the bandages they needed.
Good, Brock!
Thank you again, Bozo. You're getting close to the golden ichor machine.
Well, you know what they say. It's all in a daze. Wait, the golden ichor machine?
Yes, it's on floor 100. That's what has produced all of the ichor in the Garden View Center. But the only way to reach it is with my remote trinket, and Dandy hid it away in Shelly's room.
Well then, that's where I'm going next. However, as I said this, the elevator doors opened to reveal Twisted Flutter.
There you are!
Oh no! My friends tried to rush in and stop her, but she shot out webs that trapped them in place.
Someone get her out of here!
I ran up and bit into her with my bite attack, but that only made her angrier.
You little punk! You're coming with me!
Before I could react, Flutter flew in and picked me up, dragging me into the elevator. Yeah! Put me down! On days 64 to 68, Twisted Flutter pulled me out of the elevator as I struggled to break free. I looked out and saw that the next floor was Shelly's room. However, it was completely taken over by large pools of ichor. Oh no!
Dandy has had enough of you, Astro. Now, you'll be one of us!
The Twisted flew up high above an ichor pool and tried to draw me down into it. No! I quickly used my bite attack though, grabbing Flutter midair and holding on for dear life.
Ah!
She began to fly around rapidly and ended up slamming down into the ground. Flutter was still dazed from the impact, so I used this opportunity to blast her head on with my light bulb, finally turning her back into a regular toon.
Ugh, how did I get in here?
It's a long story, but first, can you fly us back?
No, whatever Dandy did to me drained me of all of my strength.
Well then, I guess I have to find another way. Just then, I heard someone's voice echo through the floor.
I hate everyone!
That's not good. I need to get Flutter to safety, quick! On days 69 to 73, I walked up to a pool of ichor and tried to clear it with my light attack. However, there was so much that it just filled back up. Welp, that's not gonna work. Time for plan B. I shot my ghost snakes out at the ceiling and swung over to the other side of the gap. Sweet!
What about me?
I shot them out again, safely pulling Flutter to the other side. From there, we were able to make it back to the elevator. Now, just stay here. I have to go find V's remote. As I said this, I heard someone crying.
No one ever listens to me.
There's that voice again. I headed towards the voice, where I saw that Twisted Shelly was there, crying in the center of the room.
I have so many cool dinosaur facts. Why doesn't anyone want to hear them?
Poor Shelly. I'll find a way to help you. I promise.
Huh? there!
Shelly spun around as I ducked behind some cover. I need to distract her somehow. I looked over and saw a plushie was on a nearby shelf. I picked it up as the Twisted stalked towards me.
Where are you? I can smell you!
I quickly threw the plushie across the room, which caused Shelly to take notice. With Shelly distracted, I snuck past her into another room, where I found a massive pit of ichor. But on the other side was V's remote. Perfect! On days 74 to 77, I searched around the room for any way across the pit. Aha! I used my ghost snakes on the fossil, pulling it down into the pit of ichor. Now, the hard part. I began to jump between the fossil bones sticking out of the pit to get to V's trinket, and any jumps I couldn't make, I would swing across. Hey, this isn't so bad. I realized that destroying the fossil had alerted Shelly to my presence.
Astro? What do you think you're doing?
She lashed out into the pool in the room as something began to happen. The ichor around me started to bubble as corrosive gas began to spread from it. Oh no, I gotta get out of here quick. I went as fast as I could, trying to avoid the gas, but it was starting to be too much. And on top of that, Shelly began to jump towards me, slashing at me every chance she could.
Come here!
I gotta get that trinket! I blasted out my light beam again, which dissipated the gas long enough for me to make it to the other side. Thank goodness. I was about to grab V's remote when suddenly Twisted Shelly fell down in front of me.
You destroyed one of my fossils?
Shelly, don't do this. I need to save Dandy.
Oh, you want this remote? Well then, you're gonna have to earn it!
Before I could react, Shelly slashed out at me, hitting me so hard that it caused me to pass out. On days 78 to 80, I woke up on a platform surrounded by ichor gas. What the?
Oh, good. You're awake now.
I looked over and saw Shelly was standing on the opposite side, next to another ichor machine.
We're gonna play a little game. And if you just get one question right, I'll let you go. Got it?
Okay.
First question. What's my favorite dinosaur?
What? I don't know, a T-Rex? As I said this, Shelly hit the machine, causing it to release more gas that closed in on me.
Wrong! It's the Triceratops!
I angrily tried to blast out at her, but the smoke was so thick, it blocked my attacks. Oh, come on!
Next question. What's my favorite drink?
Soda. Everyone loves soda. Shelly slammed into the machine again, though. And now the smoke was closer than ever.
It's tea! I like tea. Last question. Who's my best friend?
Oh, me. We're best friends. Surprisingly, as I said this, the smoke around the platform began to disappear.
We're best friends?
Yeah, Shelly, come on. We're the best of friends. And, you know, friends don't usually kill one another.
Are you mocking me?
My friends angered Shelly as she leapt towards the platform to attack. No, wait! On days 81 to 85, Shelly rushed in to attack me in her powerful twisted form. I knew I had to keep my distance, but she was crazy fast and I had nowhere to run. She clawed into me, taking me down to low hearts. Yeah! I fired back with my bite attack, which pushed her back.
You and all of the others never listen to me!
No, Shelly, I love your dinosaur facts. Dandy has turned you against us. She didn't listen and came in to take me down. I retaliated by unleashing the strongest light beam I could at her, hitting her head on. Because of this, the ichor began to fade from her body as she transformed back into a regular toon.
Astro, I'm so sorry.
Before Shelly could say anything else, the ichor machine in the room started to malfunction and sent out more clouds of gas everywhere.
Hurry, take this.
she threw me over V's remote. And when I grabbed it, I began to upgrade with a powerful electric attack. Whoa! I shot out a pulse towards the Ichor machine, activating remotely, which caused it to suck up all the Ichor in the room. Because of this, all of it had faded. And I gained 5 more hearts. Hey, we did it! On days 86 to 90, I was making my way back to the elevator with Shelly when I heard that horrible song again. Oh no, Flutter!
What are you doing here?
Please, don't hurt me!
Flutter tried to defend herself with her webs, but Dandy just easily walked through it. We have to help her!
No, he'll kill you!
Oh, no, Flutter. I need more Twisteds, and I need them now!
We ran around the corner to see that Dandy was standing over Flutter. I watched in horror as Dandy sent out a blast of Ichor right at them. But this time, instead of just corrupting her, he spawned a ton of smaller Twisteds made of pure Ichor.
Come now, my Twisteds. We must guard the final Ichor machine. We cannot let those vile tunes anywhere near it.
With that, Dandy and his new army of Twisteds teleported in a cloud of Ichor. I can't believe this. Flutter didn't deserve that.
Listen to me. None of us deserve this. That's why we are going to get with the others and put a stop to him once and for all.
I just hope we're not too late to save him. Come on. On days 91 to 94, Shelly and I returned to the gift shop and saw that it was completely restored to how it once was.
I can't believe it, Astro! You did it!
It's not over yet, Sprout. We still need to get to the golden Ichor machine.
Right, and now things are gonna be a lot more dangerous. Everyone, make sure you're equipped with everything we can find. With that, we all searched around the gift shop, buying everything we could, like more bandages. All right, everyone, Dandy and his army of Twisteds are waiting for us on the next floor. After that, we'll be at floor 100. So everyone needs to have each other's backs. And those who want to stay back,
No way, Astro! We're all with you till the end!
Actually, I was thinking that. All right, I'll go!
thanks guys. As long as we work together and rely on one another, I know we can end this. Now, let's go save our home. Everyone began to cheer as we made our way to the next floor. On days 95 to 99, my friends and I made our way out of the elevator and on to the 100th floor. And there was Dandy and his twisted army, standing between us and the golden Ichor machine.
To be honest, I never thought anyone would make it this far. Especially you, Astro.
Dandy, don't do this. I know you're still in there. I want my friend back.
I am not your friend. I run this place, and it's going to stay that way!
On his command, all of the Twisted Minions came in to attack us. The other Toons rushed in front of me though, and started to fight back with their abilities. Pebble would run up and chomp into the minions, as Connie and Shelly bashed them back. All the while, Sprout was healing them when they got low.
We got this, guys!
My friends were doing everything they could to fight back, but there were just too many of them. I began to use the trinkets at my disposal, shocking and pushing groups of them back at a time.
Astro, watch out!
I turned around just as some Twisted began to swarm around me. Yeah! No! Pebble's bark grabbed the Twisted's attention as they all started to rush after him. Wait, I can...
No, you have to stop the machine. We can distract them while you take on Dandy.
I looked over to the stage to see that Twisted Dandy was waiting for me. Okay, time to end this. On day 100, Ichor started to drip all around the stage as I was finally face to face with my Twisted best friend. Candy, please, I don't want to hurt you.
You think you can hurt me? Ha 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 ha! Come here!
Dandy rushed in to attack, hitting me with a powerful slash. However, because of my upgraded form, I was able to survive the hit. Whoa!
What? No one can survive that!
Well, looks like you've met your match. We continued to fight as Dandy's corrupting Ichor started to cover more and more of the room. He kept recklessly attacking, giving me openings to blast him with my trinkets.
I won't lose to a stupid toon like you!
Dandy sent out a burst of more corrupting tendrils that held me in place. Ah! He then came in to slash me down, but I hit him back as we both were getting weaker with each hit.
This facility is mine, and no one will take it from me!
He rushed in again to try and slash me down, but I waited and dodged out of the way at the last second, causing him to slam into the machine. Now's my chance. I quickly used V's remote, causing it to begin to fill up all the ichor in the room, and from Dandy.
No! No!
He slashed out again, knocking me down to low hearts. However, I knew I just needed to stall him. Give me back my friend! With one final attack, I pushed Dandy back into the machine, which filled it up completely. Because of this, all of the ichor had fully been contained, and Dandy returned back to normal. Yes, Dandy! With all of us Toons reunited, the Garden View Center had finally returned back to its former glory.